How high can Chainlink go? Let's find out. It's 2021, and as we're all aware of by now, the bull market of 2021 is in full force. All across the space, huge gains are being made every single day, and many large coins have seen 10x growth or more since the lows of March last year. Many altcoins have seen 100x returns with the explosion of many projects in the DeFi space, which has all been made possible by the Chainlink protocol. It doesn't seem likely that the gains will stop anytime soon, with the trend likely continuing upwards well into the summer before a final euphoric FOMO in the market price will trigger a bear market, in a similar way to the 2017 bull run. This has been predicted by the golden bull cycle ratio, and the 4-year cycles have always been respected in the past up until now. It doesn't seem likely that this will end this time round, despite massive amounts of institutional buying that will most likely prop the price up of larger coins somewhat in the bear market. Usually, almost every single crypto loses 80 to 90% of its value in a bear market, but this time around this might not be so extreme. This means that there's still some time to make some huge gains in the space before the bull run ends. It's important to remember, as always, that smart investors will take profits on the way up and on the way down in markets, in order to minimize risk to the investor. As Ivan says, cryptos take the stairs on the way up, but they take the parachute on the way down. To avoid losing all of their money, investors should always look to have contingencies for all eventualities in the market. In this video, we're discussing Chainlink and how high it could potentially go in the future. Make sure to watch the video till the end for all the essential information. This is not financial advice and is for entertainment purposes only. We always stress that you do your own due diligence. Please like and subscribe. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. Chainlink is a protocol that has some of the largest potential in the whole of the cryptocurrency space. The recent emergence of DeFi and all of the utility that has come with it has been made possible by Chainlink and its Oracle technology, as well as tech from amazing new innovations in the gaming cryptocurrency space. Oracles are one of the most important technologies ever created in the cryptocurrency space, and the potential for them in the long-term future is truly vast. Oracles essentially allow for real-world data feeds to be moved onto the blockchain and used for various utilities. And when you start to consider all of the information in the world that could be utilized by the blockchain, it's easy to see why Chainlink has such a bullish future long term. It's currently situated itself as a top Oracle project in the space, and due to the sheer number of partners and the integrations it now has, it doesn't seem likely that Chainlink has anything but an amazing future ahead, especially as its extended ecosystem continues to develop into the future. Blockchain technology that cryptocurrencies are built upon is so powerful because it uses decentralized consensus mechanisms to run the ledger, where the blocks are stored, which means it does not rely on a centralized party to run the protocol, but rather the participants of the network. This means the power and the integrity of the network are not decided by one party, but rather a much larger network of individuals. This has the obvious benefits of users not suffering from the decisions of any centralized party running the show, as has been seen in recent months with Robinhood and other platforms shutting down trading on selected stocks. This is a textbook case of why cryptocurrency is a necessary and promising change for the future, because as most people are aware of by now, huge tech companies hold far too much power, data, and influence to be safe. Facebook and Google have both had many data breaches recently, with personal information and other data being leaked about users. Another reason that blockchain technology is so incredible is that the records stored in it are verified by the network and then cannot be changed. All transactions on the network can be viewed, but all users are private and only a wallet address can be viewed. Because blockchains are internally moderated by consensus mechanisms, however, this means that natively their network is a closed loop that doesn't allow outside influence on events. This is the reason that blockchain technology is so safe and secure for users, but it also means that no useful data can be brought on-chain natively without some assistance. This is where Chainlink comes in, with its Oracle technology, which allows for in and out ports to bring outside data onto the blockchain that is interfaced for a variety of purposes. Chainlink is already being used by a huge number of other blockchain networks for a variety of purposes, including data feeds for traditional stock markets, tracking fiat currency values, tracking the value of cryptos as collateral for loans, and many other instances. Real-world datasets can also be used to execute smart contracts on blockchains such as Ethereum and Cardano, for purposes such as winning an online bet, or the lottery, or any form of data that's set being fulfilled. Oracle technology really has started to become one of the most useful innovations in the cryptocurrency space, which is one of the reasons that we're so bullish on it. The recent boom of DeFi has been led almost entirely by the power of Oracle technology, and is an emerging market within cryptocurrency that has an insanely huge potential going into the next 10 years. Some of the main innovations for this space include DEXs or decentralized exchanges, loans and collateralization, stablecoins, which are potentially one of the biggest things to come out of cryptocurrency yet, and many other nascent projects and ideas. Many of these forms of DeFi have seen an even larger boom recently with the sudden emergence of Binance Smart Chain and the plethora of projects being offered on the platform. Ethereum's recent issues with scalability have seen many other projects such as Binance, Cardano, and Polkadot benefit heavily from the shift in sentiment and opportunities for smart contract platforms. And Binance Smart Chain in particular has hosted an extremely recent emergence of yield farming, an incredible new way to receive income through the use of liquidity pools. These nascent opportunities always come with inherent high risk, as does all things in cryptocurrency investing. Aside from this, it seems increasingly likely that the entire world is moving digital, and it looks as though banks are following suit, with plans of theirs emerging to have their own stablecoin assets for use by themselves and their clients. The point is, all of this innovation and technology is made possible by Chainlink, as without extremely accurate tracking of underlying assets, none of these ecosystems could function effectively. The network that Chainlink continues to grow is becoming vast, with over 300 projects now integrated or based entirely on Chainlink's technology. This is a massive reason to be bullish on Chainlink, because it's likely the most widely adopted and integrated project across the whole of the cryptocurrency space currently in existence. As cryptocurrency continues to grow as a whole, Chainlink is going to benefit more than most from other projects in the space growing as well, as to continue benefiting from Chainlink's technology, they'll have to increase their bags of Chainlink to function in the future. It's easy to see where we're going with this, as when all the projects integrated with Chainlink grow, Chainlink will benefit directly as a result. With so much innovation happening all the time with projects that are integrated with Chainlink, it seems to us that Chainlink is one of the most secure investments in cryptocurrency in the next 10 years, as it's very unlikely to die off with so much present and future adoption. Metcalfe's law starts to become apparent with Chainlink, which states that the value of a network is the number of participants squared. When you consider this for a moment, you can see that Chainlink's wider network of hundreds of projects is going to drastically increase its potential in the future as the entire ecosystem grows, and this is a very clear reason to be bullish on Chainlink in the future. When you look at all the utility that Chainlink is providing in the DeFi space and the wider ecosystem of cryptocurrency, you can start to speculate on how high Chainlink can go in the future. Chainlink is currently valued at around $30 per token with a market cap of around $12 billion. As we've stated on the channel previously, if Chainlink receives a similar amount of market dominance as the previous bull run at its peak, we could see a Chainlink value per token of well over $1,000 by the end of the bull run. This may seem far-fetched as a short-term price prediction for this year, but with Bitcoin likely going well over $100 to $200 or even $300,000 per token, with a market cap of $3 to $7 trillion, it's not so unlikely that Chainlink could grow to this amount with the fundamentals of the bull run also taken into consideration. A project with this much utility and potential as Chainlink cannot be dismissed either, and has crazy fundamentals to back a project with already widespread adoption in the crypto ecosystem. If Bitcoin reaches a median estimate of around $350,000 per token at the peak this year, and Chainlink captured 5% dominance as it did in the previous bull run, each Chainlink token would be valued between $2,500 and $3,000, which is 100x from the current price. This seems like hopium, but it's definitely possible once we start to reach the parabolic part of the late bull run. In the longer term, with the sheer amount of integrations that Chainlink has, it could easily reach a price per token of $5,000 to $10,000 in the next 5 to 10 years, providing that its ecosystem continues to develop. That would be a 200 to 300x from the current price, which would be an exceptionally high gain for Link Marines over the next 10 years. With the valuation per token that high, the market cap would be between $2 to $4 trillion. Whilst this seems inconceivable at the current stage of cryptocurrency's life cycle overall, with an overall market cap expected of $100 trillion or more in the next 10 years, a $3 trillion market cap for Chainlink doesn't seem unreasonable at all in the future. So what are your thoughts on Chainlink? Do you like the project, and what is your price prediction for 2021 and beyond? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, as we'd be interested to hear your ideas about the price action of Chainlink in the future. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.